YouTube! I am coming on here to talk about something that many people already have, as a lot of things I have talked about. This one's like obviously a little bit more of a serious video, and it's just talking about how really bad the internet can be for people's mental health. Which there's many reasons for that, obviously. And this is definitely coming from a personal experience. This is coming from people that I know, things that I've seen on the internet, everything about the internet that I've seen, the years that I've grown up on it. So it's definitely not like, this isn't me being like the internet is horrible and I wish it never existed, but sometimes I do say that. I said that earlier today because oh my gosh. Coming from someone who is extremely mentally ill, myself, let me do something really quick. I hope this audio is okay, because I cannot talk super loud right now, because my throat hurts from crying. But, you know, it's kind of what inspired this video, is my own mental health. This isn't anything about YouTube. YouTube's been fairly good to me, obviously. Everybody's really nice on here. Not everybody, but most people. And it's not about YouTube. This isn't about YouTube. This is mainly about, like, social medias, and I could, of course, mention how rude people are, which definitely does not help this whole entire thing. With the main thing that I want to talk about is people's appearances on here. And even I just had to put mascara on, and it honestly made me feel uglier. So, I don't really know what to do with that, but, you know, it doesn't really matter. I think that the internet, the fact that it exists and that we can see all of these things, especially with, a lot of sexualized things and all of the inappropriate adult videos and content that is out there that is pushed onto children at very young ages, literally rotting everybody's brains, and their perceptions of women and their perceptions of men. I'm not just saying this is a guy thing towards women, or this is just a women thing towards guys. This is an everybody thing towards everybody. This is like, I don't know, it's like everybody already kind of knows this exists. This is just me talking about it because I want to, and because it's frustrating me and it's making me really sad. And I am mentally ill and have horrible body image issues and image issues in general with my face and my body and everything about me, including my voice, including like everything. So as someone who comes on here and wants to be a YouTuber, that was really hard for me in the beginning, which is why you saw me wearing my little mask thing. It's not like a furry thing, I've said that so many times, but it doesn't really matter. But I struggle a lot with my appearance, and I've gotten a lot better recently, but that's only because I've been losing weight, and I don't even know why that is. So, but then, because of losing weight, it's had a lot of changes to my body that I wasn't expecting and that I wasn't prepared for, and that has made me hate my body even more sometimes, which is really weird because, like, you know, some places I'll like better and then some places will ruin the entire thing for me. So it's really like the internet has made us nitpick ourselves so much and not appreciate how genuinely beautiful everybody is. I am one of those people who thinks that every single person on this planet is beautiful, and I believe that with my entire heart. I have been a bad person sometimes where I would make fun of someone's appearance only if other people are doing it, and that doesn't mean it's good, and it's only like the people who are like, you know, those like petty like middle school arguments where it's like, oh, she can't be talking to you like that when she blah blah blah. It's like, okay, like I'll be like, yeah it's just like, it's so dumb, and it makes me feel horrible afterwards. So it's like, obviously I've grown and tried not to do that anymore. But, you know, people are all I'm not saying that I'm a good person, obviously, because everybody does bad things, but that's really not what the video is about. It's about how horrible the internet is for our brains, and it's not just for a women thing. That was a horrible... What? It's not just for women that it's made people horrible. It gives men body issues too, and like really horrible body issues and face issues and everything. Like there's always a self-image issues with everybody now because everybody thinks they should look some way and they can't even see genuinely how beautiful they are, and it's really, really sad because most people that I've seen call themselves ugly just genuinely aren't. Like all of my friends, I genuinely think that like everybody in my life is a beautiful person, and obviously I think everybody is a beautiful person, but it's like, I don't know, it's kind of hard to see people like going through the same things that I am and not being able to help them out, and not being able to help myself out because I don't know what to do with this situation, you know? Like, I need therapy, and I think everybody does, but I find myself wishing that the internet didn't exist just because of all of these self-image issues that has been placed on us and all of this stuff, because even like with the old like teen magazines and stuff where it's like how to lose 5 pounds, how to, you know, get your slim figure, like all that kind of stuff, and then now it's like even more on the internet because the internet's so huge and it talks about all of these things and it's so rampant with eating disorders and it's so bad, like it's horrible, and it's like even myself has struggled with that, and definitely not as bad as other people, and I'm not trying to be one of those people who says that all the time, even though I am one of those people who says that all the time and minimalizes my own issues, but it doesn't really matter. I just did it again. But it's a thing to where it's like, I genuinely like love myself now, but even though I love myself, I am so mentally ill that fictional characters, and oh my god, growing up being an anime kid and growing up with those standards affected like everything about me. Oh my god. And seeing like, I don't know, it's given me such a like resentment against any woman, which makes me feel horrible because any beautiful girl I'm just completely intimidated by, and it's not all the time, but it's most of the time because I'm severely mentally ill. And I just can't help it. And even some YouTubers on here that even some people have compared me to because of my style of videos, I looked them up and I'm like, holy shit, well no wonder she's so popular. Sorry, I said bad word. I'm like, holy crap, no wonder she's so popular because she's freaking gorgeous. Like, of course I'm not gonna get those numbers because like it's just how the algorithm is. Like, these people are insanely beautiful and I'm just me. So it's like, I don't know. And that's another thing about YouTube that I don't like, is that I know that I would have more numbers if I was beautiful. So, give me one second. I am not trying to come on here and cry. But, oh, ignore me. I cry a lot, so this isn't like a pity me, blah, blah, blah stuff. But, it's genuinely like, and I hate when people cry and then they take it as, someone takes it as like trying to gain pity points or they don't take you seriously if you show your emotions when you're talking about something like this, and that's very frustrating because it's a very emotional topic. Anyways, it's just like all of the models and the editing photos and all of these things, and like the anime specifically, and like cosplay community has even become a whole like modeling thing instead of thinking that it's like a fun dress-up game, like, you know, not game, you know what I mean, like you can't have fun anymore. There's so much stuff that you can't have fun with your appearance anymore. You can't have fun with cosplay anymore. People will be like, oh, you're not accurate to the character, you're actually like fat and ugly. It's like, okay, it's made me not want to cosplay, even though I've wanted to cosplay since I was like a wee little kid, like a tiny kid, like but I don't know, all of this stuff like sucks, obviously, and I wish that there was a way to make it better, but I just wish that there was a way to help people who feel the way that I do about this stuff, and I don't know how to do that, and I don't think anybody does besides, you know, trained help professionals, you know. But I don't know. Sometimes I do wish the internet didn't exist, just for these really dumb reasons. Not dumb. These are completely valid reasons, because it's genuinely destroying how people think, and genuinely destroying so many people's mental health in their entire lives, including my own. So, yeah. But I have been doing better with it recently, but I just had a breakdown because of a fictional character, so that is what started this entire thing. Even though literally 2 seconds before the breakdown, I saved an edit of her into my cosplay folder, because I was like, oh my god, I have this thing to where I'm like, I get insecure about a character, and then I'm like, no, I'm gonna cosplay them to make myself feel better, because the only reason that I feel bad about that character is because I think they're attractive, and it makes me feel ugly. So if I, you know, find myself attractive in a cosplay, then I'd be fine with it. But I don't know. It's kind of dumb, but it works for me, even though it's like, and because I genuinely like the characters. It's not just because of that. There's a lot of characters that I've wanted to cosplay for years, but have never expressed that or wanted to, just because they're very, like, skinny characters. So, I don't know. I hope everybody's doing okay, even though the internet sucks sometimes. And I do think you're beautiful, whoever you are. So, and you probably are, because, again, I genuinely do think everybody is. I don't know. I hope everybody's doing okay, and I hope the internet maybe becomes better or gets completely shut down. So.